Hey everybody, what's up? It's Klaus and thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. As you saw last episode, I dropped way down in the trophies. I'm actually down in Gold League right now, but I was all the way down into Bronze League. I told you guys I would let you know how it was down there, so here is my attack log. And things have been looking good lately just because I made it up into Gold League. If you watched my stream from yesterday on Tuesday, then you saw that loot down here in the Bronze and Silver Leagues are pretty rough. I mean, I wasn't able to find a whole lot, so if you are a Town Hall 9, I don't recommend you go down to like low Silver League. Stuff got better after higher Silver League, but right now that I'm in Gold League, I'm able to find pretty decent loot. I mean, as you can see, you know, 259,000, 302,000. Looking at the gold, I got 1,600 Dark Elixir there, 312,000 gold. So, I mean, loot's pretty good up here, or down here, whatever you want to say, in the Gold League at about 1,500 trophies or so. And I've been using simple Barch, guys. This is the army that I've been using, and I like it because it's fast and cheap. You guys know I only have 2 barracks. I will only have 2 barracks for, I think, another day and a half or so. Let's see, I've got, yeah, 1 barrack going off tomorrow and the other barrack going off the next day. So really stoked about that. But guys, you guys can see I've got max gold. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a few walls. I've got 1 wall here for 1 million and 1 wall here for another million, and I'm going to be doing more walls at the end of the episode too, so stay tuned. Let's do a few live Barch raids just to see what it's like in the lower Gold Leagues, and then finish up this video with a ton of walls. I'm gonna use all of my gold and all of my elixir on walls, and then at the end of this episode, or not this episode, next episode, hopefully I'll be upgrading my Archer Queen to level 21. That's going to be 105,000 Dark Elixir. So let's go and find us a base. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Just dead bases down here in the Gold League, like really high, or really low Gold League. Actually, this person is in middle of gold. Shine. So let's just do the simple and basic Barch attack. And also with your heroes, you can kind of dive into the base, even though you're just using Barch. So I'm going to surround the base with barbarians first, just in a 4-finger deployment way, and then straight way use my archers. I've got 4 fingers for archers as well. And then I'll drop my king and my queen on the top of the base because that's where the Dark Elixir is. So hopefully we can get that Dark Elixir, and also we got a drill on the left, bottom and top. The top one already got taken out. So we're looking like we're doing fairly well. I've got heal spells in case I want to use them, but in general, guys, I don't normally do that. I don't normally use my heal spells with a Barch raid, just because it doesn't seem like it's necessary. Queen was done because of that Tesla, but we popped her special ability just in time. And so now what's going to happen is I'm going to pop my king special ability. He's going to take out the enemy king, and then hopefully our queen will step up, take out that mortar first, and then step up and get that Dark Elixir. And then I'm satisfied, guys. I mean, that was several 100,000 golden elixir and then over 1,000 Dark Elixir with just a simple Barch raid. The army itself only costs me roughly 60,000 elixirs, so the profit down here is amazing, and you can't expect to be finding crazy loot in such a low league. But everything is looking fairly well. I'm going to end my battle so I don't lose my king and my queen. Over 200,000 elixir and almost 1,000 Dark Elixir. So not bad. I probably, if I could have waited a little bit longer, maybe dropped a heal spell, I could have taken out that town hall and got all the Dark Elixir. But for those of you that are curious, the lower leagues, like below Gold League 3, is very low level. Nobody has full collectors and mines or max collectors and mines. If they have full collectors and mines, they're like level 8 and they've got hardly any loot in them. So I don't recommend anybody that's Town Hall 9 come down to the lower leagues. Just my recommendation. I've had a few people show me replays from the lower leagues, but it's a very rare thing to see anywhere over 200,000 golden elixir in the silver or bronze league. In fact, I found crud in bronze. I was attacking bases for trophies, not loot. So anyway, there's my my 2 cents. I'm gonna wait for this army to train up. I've got a few minutes because I've only got 2 barracks, and then we'll do it again. Alright guys, another amazing base down here in the Gold League. Really low Gold League, like I just got here. So you got 322,000 gold, 282,000 elixir in mostly storages, I believe. So, or collectors and mines. I don't think there's very much in the storages. I think there might be a little bit in the gold storages, but the majority of it is hanging out right there. So we're going to take out some of the outside buildings first, just to help us evenly lay out our troops down. And actually, I think I can get that spell factory too. Nope, there's a Tesla. What a jerk. Okay, so once these army camps are down, I'm going to lay out my archers and barbarians in the standard Barch fashion. Barbarians first, archers second. Barbarians to take the damage and do damage, and then archers to do their thing. They take most of the loot, actually. They're probably the most legit. And generally what happens is, if I see a king on the outside, I'll go ahead and drop my king in his way. That way what happens is, my king kills the enemy king, and then my troops don't all die. Because the enemy barbarian king, although low level, only level 4, still does a ton of damage to my troops. So next thing I'll do is I will look around and see, okay, where is most of the loot, if any? I don't see much at all, man. I see a lot of it over there on the bottom left-hand side, but it looks like we'll be able to get it just fine. Do I need my queen? That's the question. That is what I'm asking myself right now. No, I don't need my queen. I'd like to get that town hall, though. So I'm going to send in my queen straight in there at that cannon right there in the core. Hopefully we can get into the core. Pop my king's special ability, because he's getting targeted right now by several point defenses. And we might be able to get the town hall. We might not. It kind of just depends on how lucky we are. And I've got a heal spell too. I might throw down here in just a second. Probably won't, though. I mean, usually the heroes are pretty good at doing their job. The queen is locked on a storage. Okay, get that mortar. Yeah. And our king is gonna die, but the queen was given an open door, basically. So what I'm seeing here is, we'll get this elixir storage. She'll step up. She's gonna work on that town hall. Pop her special ability now, and I die. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I clicked heal spell. Yeah, fat finger. Actually, don't have fat fingers, but I fat fingered that one. So my bad, guys. My bad. My apologies for that. But we did get 100% of the loot. 322,000 gold and 282,000 elixir. If you need gold in elixir, I'd say go down to Gold League and just barch. It's the easiest way to get standard loot. Now, if you need dark elixir, you're gonna have to get a little bit more fancy. Look at this, guys. I'm being attacked in the war, and I'm not sure if I'll include this in the video, but if I do, check this out. I'm using the same base that I've got in the channel. This guy's gonna be using a multi-earthquake, a quad earthquake, go wipe with a few hogs, mostly wizards, and looks like he's going to be trying to lure my clan castle. That is actually not possible, my friend. I have designed this base to where you cannot lure the clan castle. Well, actually, I didn't design it. My buddy helped me design it. So, Golem going in now in the town hall compartment. He's got a ton of wizards, which will create the funnel fairly well. We got also a clan castle golem max level coming in there now. They're gonna go target that X-bow. My heroes and my clan castle dragon and Valkyrie are gonna go in there and try to do some work on those golems. The more damage they do on the golems, the better, to be honest with you guys. We got a ton of wizards way off to the right now. A whole bunch in the core, though. He's doing fairly well for himself. I suppose he's funneled his go wipe fairly well. You know how I feel about go wipe, though. It's not the best. But the dragon took out a ton of wizards, and this P.E.K.K.A. group of 2, I believe, are gonna be going down and around the base, so they are going to be of no consequence in this raid, I believe. The P.E.K.K.A. are gonna get stuck on the outside. The core, and then you guys know, if you know the base design that I've got featured, the anti-3-star Town Hall 9 base. If you need a war base, check this one out. I do a speed build so you guys can actually build it, and you get to see it going live right now. I'm just kind of mixing it up because I'm waiting on troops to train up. But this Tesla farm over here causes all kinds of problems, guys. People always come in from the town hall side just to make sure they get the 2-star, and then they get weakened. They might not even make it to the Tesla farm. As you can see, guys, the Archer Queen is getting wrecked right now. Another Tesla kills her. There we go. And then the other Teslas over there break down those wizards. Those Harrys are ridiculously ripped in half. And then we've got a few wizards, the king, and 2 Teslas. Now, this is a pretty good setup, but unfortunately he's already popped his king's special ability. And so what's going to end up happening is that king's going to die, and then those P.E.K.K.A.s are going to get targeted. So there you go. The Expos working on the Wizards, and they're about to die. The Teslas are gonna, I mean, not the Teslas, the P.E.K.K.A. They're not gonna last much longer. Actually, one of them already got destroyed, and this second one is half health. He's not gonna live very long either. So this was the expected 2-star, and actually a pretty high percent 2-star. He did fairly well in comparison to most go wipes. So as you can tell, guys, the pathing in the base is very, very good and effective, just in case you needed a Town Hall 9 anti 3-star base. And generally I only get 2-star, so there you go. Whoa, my friends, check this out. 435,000 gold and 410,000 elixir, 1,000 dark elixir. Like I said, guys, this is the magic place for gold and elixir if you want to find dead bases, especially as a Town Hall 9, and especially if you're hungry for some easy raids. Just drop your barbarians and your archers, king and queen, maybe some clan castles and a heal spell or two, and you've got the base. So I'm going to try my best to 3-star, but I'm also going to be conservative with my like what I spend, what I use it on. So here's my barbarians, 8-finger deployment there. Here's my archers, yet again 4-finger deployment. And now what I'm going to be watching for, actually, what's in my clan castle? That's a good question. I think I got giants. They're going to step ahead of the other troops here in a little bit. I'm going to pop my king special ability right now since he's on that gold storage, and I'm going to work on what I'm going to use the heal spell on, because I've got to go all the way through the base to get all of the loot. Heal spell in the core just because of all those Teslas, and if we can take out the wizard towers quickly, we will be in good shape. So I'm watching for a good use for the heal spell. I'm going to drop another one on the left hand side to keep all those barbarians alive. My archer queen is going on the right side, my king is on the left. This is actually working out pretty well. And if we can keep, well, those giants are going to distract the wizard tower over there on the right side, so that's pretty good. I think with those max level giants, we're going to be fine. We got the king doing his thing over there on the left. He's taking some damage from the wizard tower. The queen is working on the clan castle. They'll break through the wall. And now the only thing that's of any real note is this wizard tower and this archer tower, and we still have over almost 400,000 golden elixir on the base. So the good thing is that we have these giants. I think the giants are the key to the raid. I'm not going to use any more heal spells because that queen's going to take out the archer tower. Now the giants are going to go work on the wizard tower with the walls and keep that wizard nice and busy. Look at him just barreling down on those giants, and the giants aren't even feeling it. It's like a tickle, man. It's like a tickle on their ear. Like, bro, leave me alone, man. And I think the queen's gonna step up and actually do some work too, so no big deal there. Alright, cool. So that's it. We're gonna get the rest of this loot, no problem. Gonna pop my queen's special ability to break through that wall quickly for the extra troops and such. And they'll take out the army camp, the arc spell factory, the elixir collector, and then that should be it for the raid, guys. And we just locked on to over 800,000 loot in simply 2 minutes of attacking. So I actually really am liking this trophy range. 1600 trophies for golden elixir. Unfortunately, I really do need dark elixir, so I'm gonna keep pushing up a little bit higher. But in general, guys, I'm pretty satisfied, and I think what I'll do, oh, I just made it into Gold League level 2. So there you go, guys. This is the leagues for golden elixir. I'm loving it. I think I'll train up one more army since these Barch raids are so simple and quick, just to make sure we have a long enough video to keep you guys satisfied. And then we'll call it a day after I'm gonna get a very large amount of walls. All right, so y'all just wait one more second. I'll pull up another army, and then we'll hopefully find us another huge dead base. Well, it's not as good as the last base, but it does have a lot of gold and elixir and a good amount of dark elixir considering we're in Gold League, right? So I think what I'll do is attack this base. We do have Expos to deal with, so not sure if we'll get the 3 stars. So I think what I'll do is I'll come in from this top right-hand side, and I want to send the majority of my my troops into the core because this is where all the loot is. This is not a dead base, but it is a decent base. So I'm going to drop my king and my queen, and then I'm going to start off. Oh man, I just popped a special ability. I didn't mean to do that. My fat fingers are everywhere today, guys. Alright, so gonna make sure we make a good funnel, and then now 4-finger deploy my barbarians, and then my archers, just to make sure we top off all that, the core, you know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of hogs going into the core as well, and I'm watching out for, whoa, double giant bomb. Oh my, that was just like a war attack right there. But we're getting into the core, and that's always what we were aiming for. I think what I'll do is I will heal that group right there. That was perfect timing because of that giant bomb. And we're definitely going to get into the core. We're definitely going to get a decent amount of loot. Maybe not all of it, I'm not entirely sure, but the gold is dropping, the elixir is dropping, the king is in the core. I've already used the special ability. I was about to pop the special ability and realized I already used it. The queen is working on that dark elixir, which is wonderful news. Those bombs killed my archers. What's up with this, man? But I think we're gonna get, actually, I think we're gonna get all the loot, guys, because all that's left are these 3 storages here. And we got a good amount of archers. We got the king and the queen all banging on those buildings. I mean, we're wrecking this base. Look at this. We already cleared out 72% of it. No big deal whatsoever. Now the king and the queen and the archers are working on this final elixir storage, and this is 100% of the loot. Come on, get it. Yeah. Okay, we're missing a little bit of loot. What happened? Oh, it's probably in these collectors, right? Okay, so no big deal. So the king's probably about to die, but, ooh, there we go. The archer with the clutch shot. The archer with another, or archer queen with a clutch shot. And all that's left now is this wizard tower drops like nothing. And we got 100% of loot. We're going to 3-star this base as well. Even though it wasn't dead, it was very rushed. As you can see, guys, we got a lot of pink walls. And pink walls, purple walls as a Town Hall 9 is a big no-no. Make sure you upgrade your walls, guys, because they make a huge difference in your defense. But in general, I mean, 3-star in the base. We didn't use any, we used 1 heal spell. And super cheap raid with 350,000 golden elixir, over 1,300 dark elixir, and 30 whole trophies. We're trying to get into Crystal League. That's where it's at right now. If you want dark elixir, that's where you want to go, Crystal League. But golden elixir, this place is pretty cool, especially if you like Barch, right? So let's go back to base. Let's spend a ton of loot, and then I don't know. We'll talk about it when we get there. Alright guys, we're back at the progress base. Everything up here is maxed out, everything down here still needs to be worked on. So what I think I'll do is tomorrow after I do my queen, I'm gonna start this dark spell factory. I don't want to do it, I hate the idea of not having dark spells, but it's a necessity and it's a 10-day upgrade, which means I can't just start it and gem it. 10 days is going to be too expensive for me, so I need to go ahead and get it started. So we're going to save 4.5 million elixir for that tomorrow, but we can spend every single drop of my gold, every single drop of my elixir, save 4.5 million. So I think I have a very little amount of loot. Yep, I got 248,000 or something like that in my Kalan Castle, so I just collected that. I've got nearly max nearly max elixir. This is great. This is great. I've really enjoyed Gold League. Silver League was terrible. Gold League is awesome. So I'm going to clear off this wall right here, and I can do 7 walls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe that was 7 there. And we can do 7 walls with this. So you guys ready to spend 7 million loot in walls? Of course you are. You love seeing me spend all my hard-earned loot. So 7 million gold in 3, 2, 1, bam! Yeah! Alright, sweet. And we with that purchase, guys, we just dropped under 50. We only need, I think it's like 48 or 47 level 8 walls to go to level 9. Which is sweet, because I was hoping to get all these walls to level 9 before I finished all of my buildings. And as you can see, I've only got, you know, a few things, all the spring traps and 1 expo. And then this expo over here will be level 2, so it'll have to be upgraded again. So we're going to get it in plenty of time. But we still have a few more million loot to spend on walls with elixir. So let's see, 4.5 minus... nearly 8 minus 4.5. That means I can spend 3 million gold or elixir in walls. So let's select all 3 million elixir in walls. That's going to be how many? I believe that's 10 million loot in one video. I've done more, but that's pretty sweet. So let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Bam! Yeah! Alright, sweet. So we got plenty of elixir, and I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the rest just to make sure I've got enough to do that Dark Spell Factory. So that's going to do it for today, guys. What did we learn? We learned that we need to stay in Gold League. Don't go below it. If you want Dark Elixir, it's decent down here, but you probably want to push up to Crystal if you're a Town Hall 9. If you're a Town Hall 8, this is the place for you. Stick around 15, 1600 trophies, and you will find all kinds of beauty going down in these leagues. Tons of loot, easy to get. I was kind of burnt out from doing big attacks. I was tired of having to use Govaho and Queen Walk attacks and stuff. Although I missed the Queen Walk, I love the Queen Walk. So that is why I dropped in the trophies, and that that is the answer to all of your questions. I had tons of people disliking my dropping video. I had tons of people asking, why did you drop? I'm so sad. I just needed a break. I mean, I could so easily push back up into Champions League. I could do it within a day or two if I wanted to now. But I just needed a break. I want something new. And I need to max out these heroes. I got 2020 heroes. I need to get to 3030. I guarantee you we'll be pushing again once I max out my heroes. And it's going to take a while, so be patient with me. But the push to Titans is not over. I just needed to take a break. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the dead bases up down here in the Gold League. It's amazing. Like I said, 1600 trophies, and you can get all kinds of loot. It's beautiful down here. Using a simple strategy like Barch. Oops, I'm not training up troops. That's not good. And I'm also taking things easy because I don't have any barracks. I've only got 2, but my barracks are coming back and it's amazing. Also, be sure to check out the live stream tomorrow. It's at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it's every Tuesday and Thursday. Check us out on twitch.tv/Klaus Media. The link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe, join the Klaus family, and I will see y'all again next time. Peace.